Hey guys, what's up? 711 here. Today I'll be reviewing the Hunter x Hunter, or Hunter x Hunter, however you say it, special one. This is supposed to be related to the movie that's coming out soon. Yeah, I really like how the story is kind of it comes together, and that's kind of one of the things that One Piece does too. You you go through something, and then you read another part of the story, and then it just clicks together, and you're just like, whoa, I can't believe they thought that far ahead. And with Kurapika's backstory, I'll get to what actually made me really surprised later, but I better start reviewing this. So basically, this is Kurapika with his clan, and he's kind of trying to ask this elder in his village, basically, that he kind of wants to go outside, go on the outside world, and their clan is kind of closed from the outside world just because of they're being hunted for their eyes and stuff. And I watched King of Lightning's review before I did this one, so one of the things that he noticed was that Kurapika, his personality is different, and in Hunter x Hunter, currently he's more humble and stuff. He's more like a shonen protagonist. That's a good way to say how he's acting. And there are these really weird bird things in their village. I'm not really sure if this is currently in Hunter x Hunter. I'm not caught up on the series yet, but he has a friend whose name is Payro. Payro, he's a sickly child. And apparently no one knows the rule for leaving the clan and going out to the outside world. No one knows the punishment for that. And basically, Payro's legs and eyes are weaker than everyone else's. I'm just gonna go in the order of what happens in the chapter instead of kind of just going off on my own tangent. Kurt's clan, they have the scarlet eyes. It's kind of has it I'm gonna talk about Naruto now, but has it really been directly stated that the Uchiha clan, they activate their Sharingan out of emotional things? Because in Hunter x Hunter, the Kurtz clan with the scarlet eyes, they kind of become red, when they're emotional, and basically there are some people who have entered the clan from the outside, and they don't have these eyes, which is kind of weird. But first of all, like Kurapika, he doesn't know anything about the outside world, and everything changed when he met this girl named Sheila. I believe they found her by a tree or something. I'm not really sure. This is drawn funny. These trees look like clouds. Lots and lots of clouds together. One of the things I really liked was I never really saw how this was actually done in a manga. You have a character who's speaking a different language. Like, I don't know how it's done in the Dragon Ball Z manga, because we have Dende, who I think at some point Dende says some stuff in Namekian, and it's like they're not even words. So I was just wondering, how is that present in the manga? But I'm caught up on Dragon Ball Z except the Buu saga, but I haven't really read the books. So they give her water and stuff, because whenever you find someone knocked out, you always gotta give them water. And she basically gives them a book, and it kind of talks about the outside world. And one of the funny parts of the chapter was Sheila's basically saying, "Hey, tell me where there's water," and she's kind of moving her hands like a like a river or something. The river, where's the water flowing? Like whoosh, and then she says, "What could it be that you guys are stupid?" And that was pretty funny to me. But Kurapika and Payro, they use dictionaries to translate between them and Sheila and translate what's happening, what's in the book and stuff. And she basically tells them about the outside world, and that's really what pushes Kurapika's interest in the outside world. And it says something about the book says something about a hunter, and maybe that's one of the reasons why Kurapika wanted to become a hunter. Now, one of the things I'm confused is where does the Phantom Troop come in? Where do they come in this? Because at this point, Kurapika is really young, so. But based off of the end of the chapter, I can kind of figure out what happened. So basically, Sheila's gone. She gave them the book, and they've been studying it every day. The elder took Kurapika's book. Kurapika kind of like pushes for he asked him about like how the book was, and then he basically allows Kurapika to take the test. Now, a weird part is you have Kurapika's parents right there while he's taking the test, and his dad is kind of like these old values that the elders of the village have kind of pushed on to the people have really affected his father, and he's not really interested in the outside world, but the mother is. And I really like that because you always have to have one parent on side of the kid, or one parent that's more fun than the other. And some of the things that happen in the series, I kind of think, I like when they put realism in there, and you can apply this to real life. You have someone who's saying these are like 100-year-old values. They don't really matter anymore, and things have changed. No one's been outside, so how can they really know what's out there? Can I really trust your opinion? And Kurapika's, he's kind of getting annoyed while they're talking and stuff. Basically, he takes, there's something I wanted to, yeah. Basically, the father says that he doesn't trust people from the outside world. Now, Kurapika, he starts to take the test. First test is language. He passes that in 3 minutes. Proves his intelligence, and, he came up with those complicated plans while going against the Phantom Troop. I really hope they come back into the series. They are very interesting characters. I didn't really like how the Hunter x Hunter last episode, it just kind of ended. We're done with this arc. These people are gone. They're gonna move and go somewhere else. But I'm pretty sure they'll still be involved in the story, and there'll be some I'm sure there will be some very deep plot involving them eventually. And the funny thing is, Kurapika's kind of even confusing the instructor. The instructor doesn't really know what he's talking about. And the last one was general knowledge, I believe, and the final test is self-control. And basically, the Kurd clan has suffered because of their eyes. They've been hunted for it. And if Kurapika's eyes turn scarlet when he goes out, and after he applies these eye drops, his eyes will turn scarlet, and they'll stay scarlet for a specific time period. Now, he's basically going to buy some supplies in the nearest town, and the elder kind of want to know if he can keep his composure, not freak out and be like, "Oh my God, the outside world! Look at those donuts," or something like that. And he basically gives Kurapika the opportunity to pick someone to go with him, and he picks Payro. Now, this is cool and all, but I don't know. Payro, you have a nice friend, but he's weak. It's not like he's weak because it's his fault. It's Kurapika's fault that he's weak, but it's just sad. And if I didn't say already, I didn't really. At first, I didn't want to read this because of the artwork. I mean, I read this because King of Lightning was reviewing it. It sounds kind of, lame, but it's just, I don't know. This art style doesn't seem very detailed to me. So, and Payro, when he gets the eye drops, he drops them, and Kurapika kind of volunteers to pick them up, but he's like, no, we can get him on his own, and I like that sense of realism that the characters have. You have this friend who is sickly, and you volunteer to help them or try to do multiple things for them, and they want to do it on their own, and I really like that. This is definitely why Hunter x Hunter is one of my favorite series out there. Well, for now, it's like one of my favorite animes. I haven't really checked out the manga, but and then they're writing on this weird bird thing. I don't know what these birds are called, but I don't even think it's specified in the chapter. And yeah, some of the artwork in here. My God, doesn't he have assistants? I mean, seriously, they could have drawn a few pages. What if the assistants drew this? That's kind of rude. But basically, Payro has forgotten like what happened to him, and I'm not sure if this is a good thing or a bad thing. Basically, Kurapika fell. Payro tried to help him. Then Payro fell himself, damaged his legs and his eyes. I'm not really sure how he damaged his eyes. I guess he landed on his head. His eyes are messed up. Has blurry vision and all that stuff. I kind of wonder, was he weak before this, or it just happened by chance that he got hurt and Kurapika didn't, and Kurapika went on to become one of the main characters in Hunter x Hunter. What if Payro was the main character? Didn't think about that, did you? But I'm gonna read the second one. I'm probably not gonna review it, but basically my predictions are that Payro will die. It sounds kind of dark, but you always have those sickly characters, and you get attached to them for a little bit, and then they die. I definitely think Kurapika might be part of the cause of why the Kurta clan was massacred and killed by the Phantom Troop. Maybe his eyes will turn red, and someone will notice, and then they'll have this complicated plan. They'll start watching the Kurta clan, and they will end up killing all of them. And Kurapika will probably come in at the end or something. There's something. Oh yeah, the thing I said I was gonna add in earlier. I was watching King of Lightning's video, as I said before, and one of the comments, the top comments, I really like this top comment system on YouTube because it pointed out something that I really think Togashi is really amazing for doing. In the end of the chapter, I'm going to read it directly. In the end of the chapter, he wanted to go outside to get a doctor in order to save Payro. I forgot to mention that. Kurapika, he wants to get a doctor to save Payro, basically. And we all know Payro dies later on. When Kurapika met Leorio, he had no respect for him. But then when Leorio said his dream is to become a doctor and help people for free, Kurapika respected him instantly. Togashi is a boss. I had to say. I totally agree with that. And, that's kind of one of the things of why Hunter x Hunter is one of my favorite series. But anyway, this review is dragging on too long. Hunter x Hunter, manga special 1, Kurapika's backstory, very good. And I'm going to read the next one now. Peace.